Hello. Howdy. Hang on, let me just do a thing. That should work. Yes. Just changing my settings so that I can hear my music and no one else can. How are we for sound? You all hear me? I'm just gonna check my microphone settings because if my mic stand doesn't fall over, because I had them changed earlier for singing. Yeah, we need them up. There, that should be better. This is not Frankenstein because I have no idea what to draw. No, I was doing a doodle earlier, but I couldn't get the hand pose right. So it will be Frankenstein in a minute. So yeah, where's my Kindle gone? I was looking through the book earlier for scenes I could draw, and like couldn't find anything that particularly leapt out at me. Okay, that's a lie. I could, but as to whether I can actually draw it, that remains to be seen. Just need to reset my music. Oh wait, no. I thought I'd reach the end of my playlist. I have not. How is everyone today anyway? No, you're all doing good? Just, before I start, I should clarify, I will not be going very late. I will be finishing at or before 10 because I'm running 10k tomorrow and I gotta be up pretty early. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Kieran. I hope that improves. I'm alright. I've been anxious, but that's past. So, I'm doing good. Pretty good. I've not been up to much today. A very busy day yesterday. And I've got a very busy day tomorrow. What did I do today? Oh, I went to dance. I did ballet. That's right. Yeah, if there's anything I can do to help, even like just if you just want to talk, just let me know. If I can help at all. But obviously, I completely respect your privacy. I just hope it improves soon. Anyway, this is now, at the very least, becoming Frankenstein. I was originally thinking I would draw like some of the scene where he animates the creature, because that's quite interestingly described in the book. I know that it's the very same. Sorry, I can't talk and listen to music at the same time. Of course, it's got the very famous sort of "It's Alive" scene, which, as far as I'm aware, is from the film, which I've never actually seen. Sure thing, whenever you need. But yeah, in the film, that's quite a thing. But in the book, that's not really a thing. Because, again, sorry, I need to open my window. My computer's making grumpy noises. Whoops, I think I hit my mic. Oh yeah, see, in the book, there's no use of electricity because Mary Shelley is frustratingly vague about how he brings this to life. The thing of electricity is obviously based on the idea of galvanism, which does indeed have scientific basis, but it is not specified by Mary Shelley. As to whether that's what it is, she's... Let me find the quote. Here's the scene. Yeah, she just says, you know, I collected the instruments of life around me that I might infuse a spark of being into the lifeless thing that lay at my feet. She doesn't say how it's done, she just says that it is, which is fair because, given that it's not scientifically possible, the in-story reason for it is that Victor Frankenstein refuses to tell anyone because he doesn't want them to try and repeat it. As for being smart, Helen, I'm 22. I'm kind of allowed to be smart. I am literally studying this text at university. But yeah. Read out the scene, maybe. Hello, Zelen. It's nice to see you. Okay, I'll stop being smart. Hello, Jay. Hello, Joe Lockwood. I've forgotten what your full screen name is. You'll have to forgive me. So there's different kinds of smart anyway. I'm good at English. It's one of the few things I am very good at. Yes, no more smart. Either way, this scene in the book basically goes of Frankenstein somehow brings the creature to life. He sees its eye open, and he suddenly realizes what he's been doing for the past several months, which is putting bits of corpses together and trying to bring them to life. And he is so terrified by the creature that he's created that he cannot stand to look at it, which is a continuing theme through the book. That, the creature is so terrifying to look at that no one can stand it. And yeah. But yes. Well, it's nice to know that YouTube notifications are doing something. But yeah, this whole scene has got some beautiful description in it. Including the line, "But now that I had finished, the beauty of the dream vanished, and breathless horror and disgust filled my heart." So that's what happens when Frankenstein actually succeeds in what I think it says he spends 2 years doing all his experiments to try and do this, and when he finally manages, he suddenly realizes what he spent 2 years doing, and is overcome with horror and disgust at himself, at the creature. And then, yes. Callan, you gotta stop saying you're not cool. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to stop drawing just to come and tell you that you're cool. Okay? And no one wants me to stop drawing. Frankenstein is actually quite good, even if I did spend the entire time reading it wanting to slap some sense into Victor Frankenstein. Because whilst his reaction is completely understandable, he's also a bad person. And so what I'm drawing here... Sorry, I interrupt what I was about to say to tell Callan that he's smart at the video games. For one thing. You are very good at being funny. God, I was reading a thing and I actually knew this at one point. There was like, someone had written some kind of, I think it was a sociological article, like journal article, paper or something, on different types of intelligence. There are ones like emotional intelligence, sort of, what were they? It's like creative intelligence, there's sort of academic intelligence, there's all sorts. But dang. Anyway. This scene is looking actually quite good. But yeah. Everyone is smart in one way or another. There's no such thing as stupid. The idea of stupidity comes from a horrible misunderstanding of mental health and mental illness. And the idea that some types of knowledge or skill are worth more than others. It's a concept based in prestige and prejudice. And rich people thinking what they are good at is better. It is not necessarily true. Callan, you're creative. You're funny. You're good at puns. To be good at puns, you need to have a very good understanding of language, an inherent understanding, which has got nothing to do with being good at speaking it, but you understand how language works, you understand which words fit that can be replaced with others. Callan, you are in no way worse than... Well, I can't speak for anyone else here. You're in no way worse than me. There are reasons that I don't talk about myself when I was younger. And there's also a very good reason I'm actually not going to even tell you. But let's face it, let me put it this way. Recently, I came across some of my writing from when I was about 13, 14. Not the writing I've showed you all. I'm kind of terrified of my younger self. Put it that way. Also, Callan, knowing to look up stuff is another kind of smart. And also, if you keep calling yourself not smart and not cool, I am going to stop drawing just so I can sit down and type it out. Besides, looking stuff up isn't cheating. How do you think anyone learns anything ever? School is literally institutionalized looking stuff up. I have no idea what I'm drawing. Whose house looks like this? Oh, I'm enjoying this. I am sad I'll have to finish in like 20 minutes. Good. Callan, I literally have friends of me who look up puns just so they can tell them all. Literally, I don't think I know anyone who doesn't make puns at least half the time. Okay, let's do a zoom in. Let's start drawing a little... Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, being self-aware is good. Like, having insight into yourself is a skill that some people don't develop in their whole lives. I'm not even joking. It's something that I like to think I have quite well, but that's because I've made mistakes and I've also spent a lot of time thinking about things and thinking about myself. Callan, don't feel bad, they'd have done it anyway. I hope you've all got decent music on, because I have. Sweet. I actually have the Jekyll and Hyde soundtrack on, but I have got it. I've turned off my speakers because I don't want them copyright claims. Also, it avoids me having to I don't have to do sound balancing, that's the word. Tiny boy. Tiny boy. Oh, nice choice, Kieran. Good taste. I feel like I really ought to have a Frankenstein musical on, but I don't know if that exists. And I know I could just look that up. I'm gonna have to find new music in a minute anyway. I will probably switch to the Dracula soundtrack because I'm really into that as well at the moment. Oh, nice. Kieran, I am jealous. You got good taste. Are Ailstorm the ones who do like pirate rock? No, that's never gonna work. Hmm. Okay, give me a second to find new music. I just realised I'm going to have to avoid drawing a naked man at some point. I feel like that needs to be on a shirt, Zelen. I'm trying to draw sort of the scene in which a creature wakes up and Frankenstein suddenly realizes they spent 2 years messing around with corpses. So, kind of. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to draw his expression. Nice one. Yes. This is chapter 4, if I can read Roman numerals, of Frankenstein. It was on a dreary night of November that I beheld the accomplishment of my toils with an anxiety that almost amounted to agony. I collected the instruments of life around me, that I might infuse a spark of being into the lifeless thing that lay at my feet. It was already 1 in the morning. The rain pattered dismally against the panes, and my candle was nearly burnt out when, by the glimmer of the half-extinguished light, I saw the dull yellow eye of the creature open. It breathed hard, and a convulsive motion agitated its limbs. Frankenstein then proceeds to, shall we say, freak out. Because, holy hell, turns out, when you put bits of dead people together and then bring it back to life, it does not look nice. Mm-mm. Very good, Zelen. That's a little further on, I think. I will say Frankenstein's a lot better when you actually study it a bit. At like I read it a few months back because I had it on my Kindle and I was like, okay, I'm going to sort of pick something, start and finish it, and I did not enjoy it at the time because it's a hell of a read, and if you spend most of the time wanting to punch the main character, yeah. But yeah, now I'm studying it, it's a lot more fun. But yeah, I'd like to clarify, this is how not quite how I start all my drawings. I usually do some kind of small sketch. Well, sometimes I'll do a sketch in red and paint over that. And sometimes I'll just do this. Depends how complex the pose is. I am not happy with this. Yeah, Frankenstein's good. It takes a couple of reads, I think, to get the hang of it. And I'll get to draw more long-haired gothic boys. I forget long hair's fine because Victor Frankenstein probably hasn't had a haircut for like 2 years. No, we need markers yet. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish up about here because I need to be going to bed because I've got to be up early in the morning. But yeah. I have had fun. I've got the start of a good drawing. If nothing else, this is a really nice room layout with good depth. Really reminds me of, which one is it?